remarkable encounter with President Trump. He heard passionate pleas from survivors and families of school shooting Columbine to Parkland. Chief White House correspondent John Carl has that story.
We're here because my daughter has no voice. She was murdered last week, and she was taken from us. We, as a country, failed our children.
President Trump sat silently as one after another students and parents of shooting victims pleaded for action.
How many schools, how many children have to get shot? It stops here with this administration and me. I'm not gonna sleep until it's fixed. And Mr. President, we're gonna fix it. Because I'm gonna fix it. I'm not gonna rest. And look, my boys need to live with this.
Andrew Pollock's 18-year-old daughter, Meadow, was one of the 17 killed at Stoneman Douglas High School last week.
This shouldn't happen. We go to the airport, I can't get on a plane with a bottle of water, but we leave it. Some animal could walk into a school and shoot our children. Fix it. Should have been one school shooting, and we should have fixed it. And I'm pissed.
Samuel Zeif was texting with his brother, who was a floor above him, as the gunman murdered one of their classmates.
I turned 18 the day after. Woke up to the news that my best friend was gone. And I don't understand why I could still go in a store and buy a weapon of war.
Kerry Gruber, whose son survived the Parkland shooting, agreed that it's just too easy for teenagers to get a gun.
If he's not old enough to buy a drink, to go and buy a beer, he should not be able to buy a gun at 18 years old.
President Trump said he's open to considering an increase in the age required to buy a firearm, in addition to stronger background checks, improving mental health care, and possibly even arming teachers.
If the coach had a firearm in his locker when he ran at this guy, that coach was very brave. Saved a lot of lives, I suspect. But if he had a firearm, he wouldn't have had a run. He would have shot, and that would have been the end of it.
But that idea was not popular with most in the room.
Does anybody like that idea here? Does anybody like it?
Mark Barden's 7-year-old son, Daniel, was murdered in his first-grade classroom at Sandy Hook. He told the president guns in the classroom put teachers in a tough spot.
School teachers have more than enough responsibilities right now than to have the awesome responsibility of lethal force to take a life.
The NRA wasted no time in responding to the idea floated by the president of raising the minimum age to buy firearms. They put out a statement even before the school shooting victims left the grounds of the White House, coming out against it, saying it would violate the constitutional rights of 18 to 20-year-olds. But the president is under enormous pressure. As he himself said after this was over, the world is watching. Michael?
All right, thank you so much, John.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, click that little red button below, and if you'd like to be notified of my posts first, click the little bell. Also click the like button if you'd like this video, and feel free to share it as well. So listening to some of the debate going on with Trump and the school administrations and teachers and whatnot, as well as the parents who have lost children in school shootings, it appears as if there is a strong debate on amending the regulations on their gun laws. Either that or amending the age restriction laws on it. There is talk of arming the teachers. However, I can understand where there might be some difficulties with that. Yeah, who knows which way this is going to go. It seems like the president needs to make a decision in order to appease the public and citizens that there's something that's going to happen to change this and hopefully prevent it in the future, right? So I just wanted to, give a little shout out message and ask, especially the United States, because you guys are the ones involved in all of this gun control stuff. Contact your local MPs and get somebody else involved. See about writing petitions and get your get your voice heard and get those papers in front of the proper authorities and government bodies, I think that it could affect and change some of the rules and laws that you guys have going on over there. Here in Canada, we don't have gun control laws. I mean, we do have that you cannot own a gun unless you have gone through proper regulations, schooling, you're certified, and then there's even restrictions as far as owning that and what you need to do to be able to hold that in your home and whatnot. So it's quite different from the United States, but I could only suggest that you folks pull together and, like I said, start a petition and get as many signatures as you can and get that in front of the proper government body. I think that you could create some change in a way that you would want. So thanks for watching, folks, and I will keep you updated as this story goes along. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty big debate. If you like this video, click the little like button, and if you'd like to be notified of my posts first, then click the little bell and it'll send you a notification. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that little red button, and hope to see you next time. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching.